Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe if you are new here, and I know so many of you are new. And I just want to say thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I can't wait to put out more content for you guys so you can really get to know me and get to know this space and all that good jazz. And yeah, I know I have been gone for so long. I had a baby back in November and things have just been really hard to get together with two kids. I am by myself about 80 to 90% of the time, so it's really hard to find some quiet time to film, but I'm trying to get better at it. But today we are going to be creating, or I'm going to be showing you guys my go-to makeup look right now. It is a soft glam makeup look and I absolutely love it. It's perfect for the daytime, it's perfect for the nighttime, it's easy, it's simple, it's flattering, it's just an overall really great go-to look. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Join our family, help us grow. Please leave some comments down below and let me know what you guys want to see since I have been gone for so long. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see coming up. I am going to get back to my Friday series, so just hang tight on that. If you want to follow me on any other social media, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter, that will all be linked in the description below. So make sure you check the description for that information. And I don't think I have anything else to mention right now, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I did one eye off camera. I'm kind of looking up so you can't really see the full eye, but if I look straight, this is what we're doing. Also, my baby is right here on my bed, so if you hear him, you may be able to see his reflection a little bit, but if you hear him, I'm sorry. He's being pretty good right now. He's smiling at mommy, so hopefully he doesn't interrupt too much. So this is what we're going to do to this eye. It's so easy. It's 3 shadows and that is it. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eye with some concealer really quickly. I'm just going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so now that my eye is primed, I'm going to go in with this SASHAS Vanity Influencer palette right here. I'll have everything listed down in the description below, so if you're wondering what I'm using, everything will be in the description. This is like an Instagram brand, but I'm going to take this shadow right here that's called Get It Girl. This is my absolute favorite transition shade of all time. We're going to start blending this into our crease. And I'm going to be going in with the Alamar Cosmetics brush, and we're going to just pop this right in to the crease. Oh, and I did not set my concealer, my primer for my eyes. I did not set it, so it's still tacky. But we're just going to drag this in all the way to about right here. We're going to stop maybe like 2/3 of the way into the eye. Okay, so the next color is going to be the outer corner color, and I'm going to go with this Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette. And I'm going to go in with this brown right here called Pyramid, and I'm just going to start packing this shadow on my outer corner. I'm not worried about it blending out right now. I'm just kind of packing it on and placing it where I want it. And we're going to bring this in to about half of our eye. We're going to start blending it out on the outer corner. I'm also kind of dragging it to make a cat eye effect. Oh, and I'm using the Sephora Pro Featherweight Crease Brush. So I'm going to go back into that transition shade, which is Get It Girl, and I'm going to kind of blend out these edges really quickly. Very softly as well. I'm not going in too hard. Alright, and then we're going to go in with the third and final color. And I know I'm using 3 different palettes for this. I feel like I don't have a palette that has all 3 of these colors in it for me and my skin tone. But if you have one palette that has like a good transition shade, a good medium brown shade, and a shimmery like champagne color or a cream matte color, then you'll be perfect. You can just use one palette, but I'm kind of like dipping everywhere. But now I'm going to go in with the Celestial Thunder palette from Dominique Cosmetics. This is like the modified one that came in BoxyCharm, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Eternal Light. And at first I'm just going to put it on with my finger, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. Okay, so it should look something like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush. This is the Morphe M167 brush, and I'm going to dip into that color. I'm going to spritz my brush with some setting spray to really give it a punch. And then I'm going to start packing this on my lid just to get a little bit more oomph to the shadow and to kind of like precisely place it. All right, then I'm going to go back in with my finger and just kind of pat on top of that. All right, and then I'm going to hop back into my warm brown shade, my medium brown color, and I'm going to blend that into the shimmer shadow that we just put down. That is it for this eye. Other than adding like an inner corner highlight, that is it. Simple and easy. Okay, so I just added some falsies and a wing liner, and these are in the style FLACO, and they're from SASHAS Vanity as well. Let's go ahead and get started with the face. I know you can see my brush ups, ignore them. Okay, so I'm just gonna prime using the Fenty Beauty hydrating primer, the Pro Filter hydrating primer, this guy right here. And I'm going to be mixing foundations today. I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. These are two of my favorite foundations of all time. I'm going to be using the Morphe highlights and contour sponge to blend this out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape. I need a new one, so I'm putting it on with a brush because I literally am scraping the bottom of my jar. And then I'm also going to kind of mix in this concealer right here. This is the Pretty Vulgar concealer. I don't know what this is called, the Undercover concealer, and I'm just going to kind of mix this in with the Tarte Shape Tape so the Tarte Shape Tape's not so bright. And when I'm blending out my concealer, I've been doing this new trick where I don't drag it all the way back, but I just kind of keep it under my eye, but still in that same triangle shape. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start setting everything. I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with the CIATÉ Everyday Vacay powder, and I'm using an ILYSM Cosmetics brush. And then I'm gonna set the rest of my face with my DERMABLEND Illuminating Banana powder. I'm gonna just pick this up with my sponge and start setting my face with it. I'm also gonna set my brows with this powder. It's gonna kind of tone them down a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face with some setting spray. I'm using the Iconic London spray, the one that's like luminous. So I'm gonna be taking the Cover FX Perfector face palette. I'm going to take the contour shade in it. I'm also going to contour my jawline. Okay, and then I'm going to take this bronzer brush right here, and I'm going to start bronzing up the face. That was just to kind of contour. This is going to be to actually like warm up the skin. And I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty ILYSM bronzer. We're just going to keep it right where like the sun naturally hits, so it gives you some warmth into your skin. So I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I definitely look warmer over here and a little bit more tan altogether. I'm also going to kind of warm up my forehead a little bit. Alright, and I'm going to go in with my highlighter before I go in with my blush. That way we can really melt the highlighter into the blush. So I'm going to be using the Amrezy highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm taking this Moda brush. I don't know what it's called, it doesn't have a name to it, but I'm going to be using this. It's really fluffy and flimsy. I'm going to put this at the top of the cheeks. I'm going to put it on my forehead a little bit, right on my temples, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, just dusting it lightly, and then on my nose, but we're going to use a more precise brush for the nose. Also, I'm going to use this color to highlight my inner corner. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my highlight. I'm going to be using an oldie but a goodie Luminoso from Milani. And I'm going to be using, again, another ILYSM Cosmetics brush. I love this new brush trio set that they just came out with. And I'm going to kind of drag it in right here as well and dust it lightly on my nose. I typically wear a nude liner in the eye when I do this look and then kind of mimic the bottom lash line, but today I'm going to put a brown liner in there. Yeah, this one's from Appeal and it's in the shade Deep Taupe. Okay, so now that I have the liner in there, I'm just going to take Pyramid, the medium brown shade, and I'm going to blend this out underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to kind of keep this on like the second half of my eye as well and drag it up into the shadow. And then I'm going to go in with the transition shade and blend that out underneath my entire eye. So I'm going to just pop on some lower lash mascara and we'll finish up with the lip. Okay, so for my lip, I'm going to be going in with the NYX lip liner in Natural. And then I'm going to go in with Anastasia On Mute liquid lipstick. And I'm just going to put this on like the outer edges of my lip. And then I'm going to take Sand by Anastasia and put this, dab this like just right in the center. And then just kind of blend it out with my finger. Okay, and you can stop here if you want a matte lip. Honestly, I love this look with a matte lip. But I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Venti Glow. And there we go. We are all done. But I'm obsessed with this look. Anytime I go out on a date with my husband, this is the look that I do always. And then if I want to wear makeup but not do like a whole lot, this is typically what I do. But yeah guys, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look that I came up with. Me and this little guy right here. We love you guys and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!